Hey, it's Michael Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2011. So the market has finally started to pull back, whether it's MF Global or Greece or just because it was overbought. Let's see how far it's going to go down. We are below the 20 EMA. We're below the 89 EMA. Next, we have the 38% retracement of this swing up. That comes in at the 1209 area. Then we have the 50-day moving average and the 50% retracement of this swing up. That comes in at the, 1188 and a half? Something like that. Let's see what it is. 1183 and a half. Okay, so those are the next levels we're watching on the downside. Now, we've had a pretty good thrust here, and it is FOMC day on Wednesday, the announcement. There is a bullish tendency into FOMC announcements. Now, it doesn't mean we always go up into them, but I want to see if we hit this first retracement level. I want to see what we do there, especially early on in the day. But more on that in the S&P video, which you can find on the blog. Don't forget to sign up for the email list right here. All right, so that's the S&P. The NASDAQ 100, okay, tested and held the 200-day moving average, down 2.6%, 61 points. Back below the 78.6% retracement, so it's real whippy-skippy here. And depending on if this holds and bounces or gives way and tests these lower moving averages, that's going to be a big sign of this relative strength holding or not. Right now, it's really not dipping that big. It's down to 100 and something points. I mean, it's not really that deep of a pullback when you think about it. Okay, I mean, look at the run up that we had off that early October low. Okay, Russell into the 20 EMA. All right, seeing if this holds as support. If not, the 50-day is below. Can rip through the sectors, but a lot of them are going to look the same. Semiconductors on the pullback. Banks. Okay, 50-day moving average. I mean, we had this nice triangle we highlighted. We broke out of it. It was actually more of a coil than a triangle. We popped up. It's a nice move, and now it could be a, what is this called? A triangle pendulum, where we break one way and then come down through the other. Usually it's a failure one way. Okay, but not here. Okay, this actually got its first target, which was a nice push higher. So I don't know if this is technically a pendulum trade if it trades back through it. But let's look at some quick stocks here. I don't want to really look at a lot of stocks until we see what the aftermath of that FOMC announcement is. JP Morgan, Bank of America, and they're getting hit here. Bank of New York, Northern Trust. Okay, I mean, this is a really nice move that we highlighted, and then boom, just gives it back. Sure does come back quicker than it goes, doesn't it? That's the way the downside usually works. Big day last Thursday, already taken back and below the 50-day moving average, down 5 3/4%. Goldman into the 50-day, can it hold? Morgan into the 50-day with a little spinning top there. Cyclicals, 20 EMA held so far. Let's see if it gets a bounce off of it. Same thing with the XLB. All right, GLD. Okay, up above the 50, now back down, but a nice day actually closing at the highs after the gap down on Tuesday. SLV, not so nice. All right, now, is this just a big correctional pattern that's going to lead to lower prices? We should see soon enough. Let's see if this is a bad flag. It's going to lead us lower here. OIL, pull back. This looks nice and orderly. Doesn't look that bad. All right, it's OIH. All right, so down to the 50-day. The plan is to watch that announcement, see if that's the end of this pullback, or maybe it's just a little blip up pause and we continue down. So Apple held the 50-day. Amazon, after this nice day on Friday, gave back most of it as of the open Tuesday, but nice bounce intraday. See what it does there. Google, yeah, just, it looks like, okay, we're going to break. Nope. Okay, we're going to break down. Nope. So watch the 20 EMA for support. Baidu, back down to all my moving averages here. Right? These aren't all the moving averages in the world. These are just the ones that I use, okay? Holding as support. Nice little bounce there. Sina, tomato, broke down out of this Ren. 20 EMA, will it hold as support? Getting a lot of people talking about this one. Maybe it's finally ready to go right after the Super Guru announced that it was going to be the greatest IPO ever, and it just totally pooped the futon there. Just terrible. Unbelievable. All right, so about some recent relative strength leaders like Celgene. Watch that 50-day moving average. How about this, what is it, NLC, sorry. That was close. Okay, back to the 20 EMA. This one's a slow mover. See if it can hold here, though. How about some of the industrials, like CAT. Back to the 89 EMA after tagging the 200-day. John Deere. Okay, trying to hold this support here. How about TLT? How about the bonds? Okay, nice push. Let's grab our fib grid. You can see here, 121.67. If that doesn't hold, going back to the highs. But if it does, could offer shorting up. So, see what happens after the FOMC announcement. Not in a rush to be aggressive here. We did get two hit on the back of the head with a baseball bat kind of days to the downside here. So, now, let's see if the FOMC will save it. Unlikely. The market will go up for other reasons more than other than what's said at the FOMC announcement. That's pretty much the way it usually works. They're not going to really say anything that's going to be so monumental that's going to want to ramp the rally in and of itself. So let's see. Do another update tomorrow. Have a great trading day on Wednesday.